Hi, I'm Annika. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for taking a look and joining me for yoga today. Today we'll do a nice journey around the body, do a little bit of strength work, a little bit of balance work, and just keep this thing healthy and moving so we can enjoy our lives, right? That sounds like a plan. Let's get started. Cross-legged seated, comfortable position on your mat. And by the way, this is Bodhi. And that's Blue, and you may see Blue wandering up and down all class. Just kind of like this. Hi Blue, say hello. Blue's almost 14. Yeah, that's my boy. And Bodhi is 2.5 and not really interested. Okay. I keep feeling if I fall back I'll hit the bloody balls. They're right there. Oh, get out the bloody way. All right. Good morning, good day, good night, good evening, whatever it is to you right now. Welcome, welcome, welcome home. Welcome to my home, my studio, which I built about 4 years ago, and it's surprising how little it was used. Kind of went through phases of using it, and now it's home base. Right on time. Everything in life, right on time. Sometimes we might find ourselves frustrated that things aren't happening like we had a plan to. But we have to start learning to trust that everything happens right on time, right? With what needs to be happening in our life. Okay, home base. Home base today, my studio, me, you, your mat. So close your eyes, comfortable, seated position on your mat, your home base, that space that will bring you home anytime you choose to sit down on it. So you don't need a studio. Technically, you don't even need a mat. If you close your eyes, you come back home. So take a deep, deep inhale all the way down into your belly. And exhale, sigh it out. On your next inhale, just slightly lengthening your spine. So you're in an alert position. Relax the shoulders. And just focus on your breath, its journey into your body. Breathing in the same air that everything on the planet is breathing, that the trees are breathing, that each other in all your various homes are breathing. So there's an interconnection between everything on the planet. With our thought forms and individually, and the collective thought forms, the thoughts that affect everybody else. So as you breathe in, take in that collective feeling, that interconnected feeling, and exhale it all the way back out. So you feel your outline, and yet your outline disappears. becomes and merges with everything surrounding you. Same energy, just different form. And how magical is that? Start to deepen that breath all the way down into the belly. Draw the belly in and exhale it out through the nose. Good, beginning to energize the body with the breath. Bringing the hands into the heart, the energetic center of the body. And just focusing your thoughts, your energy on why you're here on your mat. What are you looking to get out of your practice? What does being on your mat bring you? Take a deep inhale, extend the hands up above the head, lengthening the spine. You can take the gaze up, reach up. Good, exhale, a little twist out to the side. One hand on the knee, other hand behind. Take the gaze over the shoulder. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate round a little more. Good, inhale, release, change sides. One hand on the knee, one hand behind. Take an inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, rotate round. Lengthen, rotate a little more. Inhale, bring the hands back above the head, reach up. Lengthen your spine, look up. One hand down to the side, reaching over, a little side bend. Press down through that right bum cheek. Good, inhale all the way up, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, other side, reaching with the fingers. Good, inhale, lengthen. We'll do one more time each side. You can soften your gaze or just even close your eyes if that feels good. Inhale, reach, lengthen, exhale, other side. Back to center, reaching, take a little twist out to the side. So rotate round to the back, inhale, lengthen, exhale, rotate. Inhale, bring the hands back up, other side, on your exhale. Lifting, rotating. Good, inhale back to center, reach up, exhale, draw forward onto hands and knees. Taking the hands shoulder width apart, knees hip width apart, spread the fingers for a nice solid base. Shake the head a little side to side. Take an inhale, drop the belly, lift the nose. Tailbone tilts up. Exhale, push the mat away, suck your belly button in and arch. Chin to chest, tailbone tucks. And again, slowly. Nice slow moves, following the breath. Exhale. Hanging out just at the top of the breath or at the bottom of the breath. You just hold, find a bit more space in the shape. Coming back to neutral. Taking a breath and picking up the toes and drawing them out to the left. Take a deep inhale and take the right hand to the top of your mat. Gaze over the shoulder. Draw shoulder towards the hip for a nice side stretch. Keep breathing. Good. Come back to center. Slowly lift the toes. Draw them across to the opposite side. Take an inhale. Take the left hand to the top of the mat. Draw shoulder towards the hip. You get a really nice release down this side. Good. Come back to center. Let's just take some big giant hip rolls. So walk the hands towards the top of the mat. Inhale, draw the hips down. Nice soft elbows. Exhale, all the way back to your heels. Spread the fingers on the mat. Inhale, draw it forward. Close your eyes. So you go inside, feeling your body, in touch with your senses. So working through the spine, working through the hips. When you get back to the top, changing direction. Let the head be free, the neck be free. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Lowering all the way down to the belly, elbows bend. Slowly drawing the chest down to the mat. Taking the arms out to the side, bringing the toes together. So your arms are at about 90-degree angles. Bring the palms down into the mat. Take an inhale, press the toes into the mat and lift the upper back. Lift the hands. Exhale, slowly lower. So feeling some compression in the lower back here. And again, inhale. Lift up and hold, finding that space in between the shoulder blades and engaging it. Slowly lower. This time on an inhale, just lift the feet. Neck is neutral. Just lift the toes. Exhale, lower down. One more time. On an inhale, lift. Pressing the palms into the mat. Press your palms down. And lower. Next inhale. Arms, feet lifted up. Drawing the heels in towards the bum. Walk the hands all the way back around. See if you can connect with the feet, your yoga pants, or a towel, or a strap here can be really useful. So you find your shape, take an inhale, press up, press the feet into the hands, and it'll really lift you up and out of the body. Engaging the shoulders. 2 more breaths in this locust shape. A nice back bend to start. Slowly, slowly lower. Draw the hands underneath the shoulders. Bring the feet together, slowly pressing up into baby cobra. Just press and hold. Keep the gaze down. Maybe pressing all the way up. Drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Take the gaze up. And draw the hips up and back, all the way back to the heels. Separating the knees, coming into child's pose. Forehead comes down to the mat. Walk the hands forward. Take an inhale and lower down. Let the hips be heavy, belly be heavy. And breathe. Next inhale, just walk the hands over to the left, taking right hand on top of the left, and then lower down. Take five breaths there. Drawing the hands back through center, other side. Left hand on top of right, lower down. Come back to center. On an inhale, rise. Curl the toes under, take the hips high to downward facing dog. Lift the hips, press back through the mat, and slowly press back into one heel at a time, bending the other leg. As you just release your hamstrings, shake your head a little side to side. Spreading the fingers, coming high on the toes, bend the knees deep, draw the belly down to the thighs. So you're really extending through the spine, draw the shoulders away from the ears, and gaze at your belly. Exhale, slowly lower the heels down towards the mat. Take 3 breaths, still, home base. Come high on the toes, step to the top of the mat. Keep the fingers in line with the toes and inhale, try to lengthen, look forward. Draw the belly in. Exhale, fold in. Grab opposite elbows and just sway a little side to side. Step the feet hip width apart. Bring the fingers down in front of the toes, and on an inhale, left hand reaches high. Bend into the right knee, just so it gives you a little bit more of a rotation, makes it a bit easier. Rotate behind. Good, place it down, same thing, other side. Soften, other leg, on an inhale, reach high. Rotate the wrist. Bring the hand down, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, press back into the shins this time. And exhale, fold in. On your inhale, you come on up, take the hands out by the sides, press through the feet, take up space. Reach the hands high and draw them down through the heart. Hands down by the side, Tadasana, mountain pose. Take the feet hip width apart. Draw the belly in, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, and breathe. Tucking everything in right now. Good, inhale, reach the hands high. Take a back bend for me, so press the hips forward, locate that space in between the shoulders, and gaze up. Good, inhale all the way up and exhale, swan dive in. Halfway lift, hands on the shins, press back and draw the spine long. Palms down, take the left foot behind you. Open up to the right, lift that right hand high to the sky. Reach up. Good. Take an inhale as you exhale, lower to the knee. Inhale, press back through the heel. Inhale, lower the knee. Flow in just with your breath, just lowering the knee, pressing back through the heel. Hold it there. Good. Draw that hand down to the inside. Slowly walk the hands all the way round to the side of your mat. Take an inhale, come onto your fingertips, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold in, crown of the head comes down to the mat. Shake the head a little side to side. Press back and lift the tailbone to engage and lengthen the hamstrings. And if it's a little uncomfortable, hug your thighs into the bone, squeeze your thighs. See if that gives you a little more release. Good. Walk the hands back round to the front. Bring the toes, both of them round with you. Step the back foot in about 2 feet. Slight micro bend in the front. It's called pyramid pose. Your hands either side of the front foot. Take an inhale. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, draw it forward and over that front leg. Relax the head and look at the tip of your nose. Take 3 breaths here. Step the back foot in, bend the knees, sink the hips, come on up to chair pose, palms touch. Tailbone nice and heavy. Lift up all 10 toes. Good, now drop the toes. See if you can lift the left heel into the bum. One-legged crane. Maybe it's a wobbly crane. Replace it down, stay low, other side. Keeping the gaze steady on the thumbs. Good, lower the foot, inhale a little back bend. Exhale, let it go. All the way down the center. Inhale, it's a halfway lift. Exhale, we step back, right foot. Left hand opens up to the sky. To dragonfly twists, lift it up, reach up and press down through that bottom hand. Exhale, drop the knee. Inhale, lengthen, press back with the heel. Exhale, drop the knee. Inhale, one more time. Press back through the heel. Rotate the elbow, the wrist if that feels good. Reach out, open. Good. Exhale, bring it down and walk around to the other side of the mat. A wide fold. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in, drawing the hands behind the back. See if you can clasp the hands. Bringing the heel of the hands together and maybe drawing those hands off your back. Shake the head side to side, no tension in the neck. Allow gravity to bring those hands down. Releasing the hands back underneath the forehead and slowly walking back round to the top of the mat. Bring the toes around with you and then step in about 2 feet into your pyramid pose. So draw that left hip back, take an inhale, lengthen, look forward. Imagine the spine growing long. And exhale, draw it forward and down. Head is heavy. Gaze to your nose and take 3 breaths here. Drawing your belly in. Keeping that energy locked and sealed in your body. Good. Step the feet together, bend the knees, sink the hips. Find your chair pose. Hands up above the head. Gaze at the thumbs. Take an inhale, come on up. Exhale, dip low. Back to chair. Inhale, come up, reach up. A little back bend. Exhale, dip down to chair. Drawing left hand behind. Gaze over the shoulder at the thumb. Now bring that left hip forward. Wants to kind of open out. So you're rotating from the spine. Good, inhale. Raise the hands, stay low. Exhale, open out, opposite side. Inhale. Draw the hands up. Exhale, shush out all the air. Like a ski jump. My Norwegian roots here. Ski jumping in the family. We're all the little nuts in my family, right? In a good way. Come all the way up, take a back bend and fold it down the middle, lower down. Halfway lift. Take the feet back into plank pose. Plank or come onto your knees. So if it's plank, draw the shoulders over the wrist, draw the belly all the way into the spine. Engage the thighs. If you're on your knees, lower your knees down and you could lift the toes, but whatever's good for you. If you lift the toes, you come off the kneecaps onto like the fleshy part, right? Otherwise you're kind of right on the bony part. Slowly lowering down, elbows hugging into the sides till you hover. Release toes, press up into that cobra. Take the gaze up. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe rolling onto one side, because I love that, how it feels. Softening the elbows, so you're not locking anything out. Inhale, come through center. And as you exhale, over to the other side. Soft elbows. Good, coming back to center. Curl toes under. Hips high, press through the upper back. Down dog, inhale, come forward. Back to plank. Exhale, hips high. Ripple through the body, back to down dog. Inhale, draw forward, plank. Ripple all the way back to down dog. Bring the toes together. Zip them together on your next inhale. Right leg high to the sky. Press back through the left heel. Press back through the hands and really lengthen. Exhale, bring it through to the nose. So draw the knees, the knee all the way up to the nose. Draw the shoulders over the wrist and hold. Inhale, kick it high. Now start to open out the body to the side. Draw the heel into the bum. Lift the knee. Make a circle with the knee. Do that again a few times. Keep your breath connected to your movement. Good. Point the toe high to the sky. Exhale, bring it through in between the hands. Stay high up on the back toe. Draw the hands up into your crescent lunge. Lower the hips down towards the floor, nice and heavy. Exhale, draw the body forward. Draw the hands behind. Spreading the fingers. Gaze at your big toe. Really taking the strength into that front hip, front quad. Drop the back heel, open out, warrior two. That's it. Dip in, gaze at your front middle finger. Relax your shoulders. And allow that knee to draw out to the outside. Flip the palm, reach, reverse your warrior. And dip in to that front knee. Gaze up to the hand. Rotate round all the way to the right. Pick up the back heel. Hands come to heart. Left elbow, right knee. Draw the hips down, gaze up. Good, release the back heel to the floor, rise up, sky archer, draw the hand all the way over and lean. Gaze up at your hands. Let this whole side body release. Open out into your 5-star, let the toes come round. Exhale down into goddess pose. So sinking the hips, lifting up the elbows, spread the fingers. Do me a favor and draw the elbows a little forward. Good, lift up one toe. Lower, other side. So just working on a little strength right now. Heel down now, draw both heels up. Lift up, balance on the toes. And keep your gaze steady onto the mat. Breathe. Lower the heels, take an inhale, reach the hands up, dip in. Well, turn those right toes first, dip into that right knee. Right elbow comes down, extend overhead. Gaze to fingers. Breathe. Gaze down at the big toe. Take your right fingers in front of that big toe. Float and fly. You're going to come up. Draw the back leg into half moon. So open out the shoulder, open out the hip. Belly button in, core engaged. Draw the left hand down to frame the foot. Square off the hips into a standing split. Take that left foot back, take the right foot back into plank. Down dog, ripple back. Exhale. Inhale, draw forward to plank or down to your knees. Downward dog. Do 2 more. Re-engage in the breath. Shoulders come over the wrist. Exhale, hips high. Stay there. Take 3 breaths. Gazing at your belly button, finding stillness. Zip the toes together and on an inhale, left leg high to the sky. Draw the knee to the nose, shoulders over wrists and hover, hold. Good, inhale, press it high, open out to the side, open out the hip, press back through the heel. Curl the heel into the bum. 3 circles with the knee. So that really helps you open out the hip. Point the leg high to the sky. Gaze through in between the hands. Draw the foot in between the hands. Stay high on that back toe. And on an inhale, come on up. Reach the hands high. Draw the body back. Exhale, draw the body forward. Take the hands back. Squeezing the shoulders together. Gazing at the big toe. It's a nice balance. Onto that front leg. Drop the back heel. Come on up into your warrior 2. So dip in. Flip the palm, reverse. Dip into the front knee. Take 1 more breath. Good, rotate, twist round to the left. Draw the palms together, press the palms off the body, gaze to the ceiling. Now you can always drop to the back knee if your balance needs some work. So you've always got options. Drop the back heel, draw the body over, all the way over to the right, sky archer. releasing down that side body. Good, open out to the side of your mat. Take a 5-star back bend and dip down into goddess pose. Good, inhale, palms touching goddess. Exhale, dip it down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dip it down. Inhale, turn the toes back to the front of the mat. Left elbow, left knee, extend overhead. Now really press down through that outside edge of the foot. Reach up with the fingers. Gaze down at the big toe. Left hand comes in front of left toes. Start to fly. Draw the leg up. Draw the arm up. Try to open out. Squaring off the hips, bringing the hands down, standing split. Bring the feet together. Bend the knees, sink the hips, back to chair pose. Dip low, gaze at the hands, spread the fingers apart this time. Good, draw. Left heel into the bum. 3-legged crane. Step it back, stay on the toe, come on up into your crescent lunge. Draw the hands through the heart. Draw that left knee all the way up. See if you can bind that left knee with the fingers. Take an inhale, hug the knee in towards the chest. Just keep a steady gaze in front of you. Exhale, push the knee into the hands. Draw the body back a little. And again, inhale, hug it in. Lifting up a little higher. Exhale, push the knee into the hands. Slight lean back. One more time, inhale. Replace it down, take an inhale. Exhale, draw the hands all the way down. Back to mountain pose. Take a breath. Exhale it out. Do one more. So I know you're still alive. Good. Take an inhale, step back, right foot, come into crescent lunge. Reaching up and back. Draw the hands in through the heart. Step that back leg up. Take the hands, clasp them over your right knee. Draw up, lift up. Find your balance. And exhale, push the knee into the hands, lean back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, push the knee into the hands. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, release. Reach the hands up above the head. Exhale, down through heart into Tadasana. Step the feet hip width apart for me. Bring the hands down by the sides. Chin into chest. Draw the belly in. On an inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, fold in. Take your peace fingers. Bind your big toe. Both of them. So bend your knee to get in there. Take an inhale, gaze forward, a halfway lift. Exhale, draw the body down over the legs. Take the elbows out to the side, lifting up through the toes. And lift the tailbone a little higher. Head is heavy. Breathe. Release the toes and walk onto the upturned palms. So bring your toes into the crease of the wrist. Draw the weight forward, bend the knees and inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in, lift up. Draw the body up. Tailbone, shoulders, head is heavy. Try to bring the weight into your toes a little more. Slowly release the hands. Walk the feet, toe heel them a little wider than hip width, and slowly draw the hips down into Malasana Yogi Squat. Bring the hands together and use the elbows to press out. Draw the chin down. You can sway a little side to side. Use those elbows to press the hips open a little more. Relax the head. In Nepal, my good friend's 93-year-old father would just sit in this position in his house while you're having a conversation with him. Great hips. Slowly release the bum onto your mat. Just place the feet a little wider than hip width. Bring the hands behind. Take an inhale and just windshield wiper over to each side. Coming back to center, drawing the hands on top of the knees and lowering all the way down onto your mat. Good. Bring the hands down by the sides. Take a deep inhale and draw the rib cage into the mat. Tailbone begins to tilt, so slowly start to rise, lifting the tailbone all the way up to the sky. Reach, press it up, press through the hands. Maybe shimmy the shoulders in a little bit and press through the heels. Push the knees forward. Keep your chin where it is. Maybe walk the toes and the heels together, zipping the legs. Maybe extending the right leg high to the sky. Press the hips up. Take 3 breaths. So really strengthening that standing leg. Good. Slowly lower down the foot. Stay up. Stay. Keep the hips high. Other side. Reach up with the toe. Press through the hands. Press through the heel a little more. Good. Slowly draw the foot in and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, begin to lower down. Take an inhale. Sigh it out. Bring the hands behind the head. Interlace the fingers. On an inhale, draw the belly into the spine and just lower the head. Lift the head and the shoulders. Elbows up. Just engaging the upper part of the core. Exhale, lower down. Draw the hands by the side. Slowly tilt the tailbone. Lift it up. Inhaling. Exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, lower down. See if you can do it in one breath. Hands behind the head, inhale. Head, shoulders off the mat. Keep the gaze up. Exhale, lower down. Hands down by the sides. Vertebrae by vertebrae. One breath, slowly lift. As you exhale, lower. Nice and slow. It's kind of hard to slow it down. One more time, hands behind the head. Draw the body up. Exhale, bring it down. Bring the hands back down by the sides. Slowly lift the hips, and this time shimmy the shoulders, clasp the hands underneath. into bridge, pressing the palms together, lifting the hips high. If wheel is in your practice, Urdhva Dhanurasana, which is hands behind the head, lifting the body, you can always take wheel right now. The spine is nice and warmed up. One more breath. Slowly lower down. Hug the knees into the chest. Crossing the ankles and drawing the body back up. Extend the legs long. Remove the flesh from your sit bones. Take an inhale, reach the hands high. And exhale, draw the body forward over your legs into a forward fold. Fingers come down, take a halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, draw the body forward and down. Just let your elbows be heavy, chin be heavy. Maybe turn the palms up. Slowly drawing up. Bring the hands behind, fingers pointing to your toes. Press back into the heel of your hands. And slowly, see if you can lift the bum off the mat. Take the head back into Purvottanasana. Now if that's too hard on your wrists, draw the heels in. Lift up to reverse tabletop. Chadas Padas Pitam. All Sanskrit names for your yoga postures. Good. Slowly lower down. Extend your right leg long, draw the body up. And hug your left heel in towards your hip. Take your left hand behind and bring it in like a tripod into the base of the spine. So you see it helps you keep the spine long. Take an inhale, reach up, lift up, and exhale slowly, twist round. See if you can get your elbow to the outside of the knee. It helps you get a little more rotation. You can bring thumb and forefinger together. Now that straight leg, walk it forward an inch. Flex the foot, make it active. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate round. Drop your chin. Slowly releasing, same shape, other side. Drawing the right heel in, draw it to the outside so there's some space in between the foot and the thigh. Right hand comes into the base of the spine, left hand reaches, lifting the spine up. Exhale, rotate round, like get your belly, your boobs, get all your bits out of the way. Use your elbow to draw the knee to the middle of the body. Thumb, forefinger. Now this dead fish of a leg, straight leg. Maybe walk the bum forward a little, flex the foot, make it active. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate round a bit more. Chin comes down. And we breathe. Lifting up through the spine and rotating a little each time. Slowly releasing, drawing both heels up into the chest. Maybe walk your bum forward a little and slowly lower down onto your mat. I'm always shuffling around my mat. Good. Toe heel the feet to the outside edge of your mat. Maybe left hand comes on the heart, your right hand on the belly. You can close your eyes if you like. Just allow the knees to come together. Just drawing the hips, rotating them in. Toe heeling the feet back together, and just allow the knees to fall apart into reclined butterfly pose. Take a deep inhale as you exhale, just gently settling a little deeper. Relaxing the knees, relaxing the feet. And when you're ready, slowly just extending the legs long on your mat. You can keep your hands where they are or extend them out to the side, your choice. To final resting shape. Savasana. Take a soft inhale, soft exhale. Just bring a little life into your fingers, into your toes. Take a good morning stretch. Reach the hands, point the toes, and hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And just find your way onto your side, using your head as a pillow. And press yourself up to a cross-legged seated position. Bring the hands in front of the heart for me. Take a deep inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale it out through the mouth. Maybe just bowing your head and remembering why you show up on your mat, your home base, and what it brings to you. Maybe it brings you home. That feeling of home that's always there for you. Just have to close your eyes and go inside. Just sending out our healing vibes, our energy, our healing thoughts to anybody out there that needs them today. Maybe you need them. Thank you always for joining me. The light in me honors the light, feels the light, and gives it a big squeeze. Namaste. Thank you for joining me on another beautiful day.